everybody, it's Natasha here again. I hope your summer is going great. So I'm going to share with you guys my experience with communication in the workplace. At my previous job, I used to be one of their senior employees, and in that role, I would help with part of the training process. When new employees would come out onto the floor, I would help with their transition from the training classroom to being out on the floor at their desk working independently. And one of the things I would help them with is setting up the programs that they needed on their computer. Now, as you may all know, everyone has different abilities when it comes to using computers and technology. And so for some new associates, it would be really easy for them to get onto the computer. They were very tech savvy, and I could just say to them, open your email, open your phone client, whatever program they needed to use, they were able to navigate to it easily and even figure out any technology issues that they may have been having without any trouble at all. But then the real challenge came in when I was working with employees who were not as tech savvy. And so with those employees, I had to first of all be patient and be empathetic. I'm someone who's very expressive when I speak. My hands move when I talk. My emotions show on my face. So that was the first part of something that I had to be mindful of. And not to let my frustrations show, whether it be through my expressions or even in the tone of my voice, when an employee may not have been understanding what I needed them to do on the computer because they simply weren't as tech savvy as I was. The other thing that I had to do was use my descriptive words and my directional words. So when I needed them to utilize a particular program on the computer, I had to guide them by saying things like, look in the top right corner or bottom left. And the other thing I had to do was use descriptive words. Look for the icon with the large O or the icon with the yellow star. This would help them find what it is that they're looking for. By being patient and using simple directive terms, they were able to get to what they needed without getting frustrated and feeling like, why don't I understand this? And I was able to communicate what I needed them to do in a positive way. I made sure to use positive reinforcement like, great job, thank you so much, you did excellent. That way, all around, everyone felt encouraged and felt like they were doing a good job. And so that's just a little bit about my experience with communication in the workplace. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening.